Hey guys, it's me Double D with the final episode of Earthbound. Last time, we entered the cave of the past to be able to confront Giygas. This time, within that cave, is our final battle. Let's go in. Right off the bat, we are expecting something different. We have all these intestines making up the main path. No monsters in sight, just darkness and intestines. Yeah, this is a clear departure of what we have to go through to this point. Yeah, we have to go through all this happiness, and then we find this. I'm pretty grossed out by this because, well, it's tentacles. Well, not tentacles, but intestines. Yeah. Anyway, from this path of intestines lays our final battle. And there's our butterfly in case we don't have the PP to, well, recover ourselves. Speaking of PP, I have a story to do. So, immediately after recording the last episode, I don't know why I'm going in circles, I wanted to make a save state so I don't have to go through all that crap, and I accidentally loaded the save state that goes all the way back to Magicent. As a result, I had to start over to get to this point. So, here we are. As a result, if Ness's stats are, well, different from what you saw earlier, that would be why. But, anyway, here it is. Our final battle with Giygas. This is all the things that I have equipped for us so far. Paula doesn't have anything left. I conserve the multi-ball rockets for Jeff. And Pooh, he has brain food lunch. I underestimated how much stuff there is to get in the cave of the past, so we are pretty much dry in the inventory up department. With that, let's go in.
Ness, are you surprised? It's me, Pokey. I assist only the strong and able. That's Pokey. You guys look pathetic. The Apple of Enlightenment already made a prediction, but I won't let that Apple of Enlightenment predicted take place. You guys will be beaten by Giygas. Giygas will be stronger, a more powerful entity than any other. Why? 'Cause of me. I was led by Giygas and now I'm here. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Giygas, no, Giygas, is no longer the wheel of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself, which he cannot control on his own. He is the evil power.
This is it. Giygas and heavily armed Pokey attacks. So, starting off, focus your attacks on Pokey. To demonstrate, I'm going to show you what happens if you attack Giygas. As for your shields, Sigma is all you're ever going to need. You don't need Omega. Omega is not going to help you. Now for Jeff. Fire any and all remaining multi-ball rockets at Pokey. Focus on Pokey for the time being. Pooh, sure, punch. Anyway, yes, I am aware that is Porky canonically thanks to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. However, translation error just led me to believe it's Pokey. Yeah, this is why you want PK Shield Sigma, because Sigma is all you're going to need. He's going to reflect it back to you if you use Omega. And that is why you should focus on Pokey, because he will reflect damage back at your party members. And the music just suddenly got well, tense, because, you know, it had to change. But yeah. I probably should not have done Life Up Omega on everyone, but hey. Anyway, I have to hurry. Jeff is gonna die. Hopefully. Okay, good. He did not die. But yeah, if you have Sigma, well, Shield. What am I saying? If you have PK Shield Sigma, you should be fine, and Giygas' attack will not hurt you. Unfortunately, Pokey is going to hurt you in some way whatsoever. Okay, so, yeah. Fortunately, Pokey is pretty basic, so you're not going to have to worry about him. Really, if you have a shield up, you don't have to worry about anything from Pokey whatsoever. As much as I want to do PK Rockin', I don't want to do that. Because it's going to reflect back. Actually, I'm gonna do Rockin' Alpha just to see if it does this. Paula's gonna freeze Pokey as usual. Jeff is going to no. Multi-ball rocket on everyone. Our stats have decreased, so that can be good. Let's try freeze. Freeze Sigma, because that's all he can do. Okay. Okay. Rockin' Beta, that's not gonna do anything to us. And it's not gonna do anything to Pokey either, which is why I decided to use Sigma over Omega. Okay, our shield has disappeared, so... Ew, he just basically farted on us and our offense went down. Yeah. That's just gross, Pokey. Okay, he solidified. That became way too late. Oh crap, I forgot. Our shield disappeared, I forgot. That means I gotta reset that up. Anyway, I'm gonna bash him. Paula, you set up her shield again. Jeff, you multi-ball rocket Pokey. And who? Freeze. Anyway, so, something about this battle is that if you are playing a pirated copy, there are going to be several intentional glitches that prevent you from playing any further if you're playing a pirated copy, like an emulator. However, if you somehow get to this point, the game will most likely freeze. I don't know all the details, but yeah, it won't be pretty and all your save files will, well, disappear. Yeah, it's not pretty. Piracy is wrong. Anyway, let's see if I can do this. Defeat Pokey. Yeah. I know I should be saving it for any future phases of this battle, but trust me, the multi-ball rockets are not going to be any useful later on. So, really, it's just a matter of going all out with the multi-ball rockets. Anyway, freeze. Yeah. Anyway, this is all I can do for now. Just attack them, and I don't think
I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it's a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Giygas. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without even knowing what Giygas looks like. If you were to ever see Giygas, you'll be so petrified with fear, you'll never be able to run away. That's how scary it is. So do you want me to turn off the devil's machine? Well, prepare to be amazed. So, isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Giygas cannot think rationally anymore, and he isn't even aware of what he's doing right now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot! Yep, that's what he is. And you'll be just another meal to him.
Heavily armed Pokey has disappeared. And all that's left is Giygas. Yeah, all that stands before us is Giygas, and holy crap, he is terrifying. And this is why you want to go all out with the multi-ball rockets. It will not work on Giygas, which means Jeff is basically a sitting duck. Okay, now we could go out with a PSI Rockin' Omega. Paula is gonna shield us once again with Sigma, in case it doesn't work. Heavy Bazooka, I'm gonna see if this works. Okay, Pooh, you do freeze. Now, the thing about Giygas, he is considered one of the most scary villains out there. Yeah, and I know fans are really going to hate this theory, but it has to be said, but some of the negative space represents a fetus. I know fans hate the theory of Giygas being a fetus, but, it kind of looks like it, so there's no denying that. So, Giygas' inspiration, but let's see if he'll attack first. No, he didn't. So, Giygas' inspiration. So, Shigesato Itoi saw a very traumatic scene. In fact, I don't know what movie it was, but the scene he saw was what he believed was a rape scene. Yeah, I don't know the movie either, but it must be traumatizing enough to inspire this abomination. I don't have PP. That sucks. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to use my weakest PSI spells. Jeff is a heavy bazooka, but that's all I can do. Pooh is going to have to do freeze. Yeah. Anyway, Giygas is scary. He is an Eldritch Abomination, and he should be saying something soon. If I can have the chance to attack.
Hehehe, you must really be at the end of your rope. In this bizarre dimension, you four are the only force fighting for justice. And here you stand, waiting to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage in this universe. Ha! That's so sad I can't help but shed a tear. You know my heart is beating incredibly fast. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Ha 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 ha! Why not call your mommy, Ness? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened. I think I'm gonna wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, so just try and call for help. You pathetically weak so-called heroes of justice. No one will help you now. Ha 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 ha! Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon.
This is the true form of Giygas. Unfortunately, there is nothing much you can do. Yeah, if you have the C pendant, you gotta make sure you do it now, because he's gonna do PK Flash Beta and it's gonna kill everyone. Now, remember this pray command. Remember we saw it when we first saw Paula and it was not useful to us because of random effects? I think this is the part where we can use it. Let's do it. And Jeff is gonna do his regular attacks, and Pooh is going to regular attack. Okay, Giygas see the move. Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart. Please give us the strength. If it is possible, please. Somebody help us. All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new, startling feeling they have never experienced before, and they all started praying for the safety of Ness and his friends. Giygas' defense became unstable! Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is where it starts to get scary. But yeah, you know what to do. Giygas has infinite health. The only way to defeat him now is to call for allies. Paula should pray at all costs. No matter what the cost, keep Paula alive. That is pretty much the most important thing. If you don't have enough PP, prioritize on gaining PP for Pooh and or Ness. They are going to need it. Please give us the strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, one of the Runaway Five felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of Ness and his friends. And then 50 HP of damage to Giygas. It hurts! It hurts! I'm so sad, Ness. You cannot grasp the true form of Giygas' attack! And Ness is solidified, Paul is solidified, Jeff is solidified, Pooh is solidified, and the Super Plush Bear is, well, moving. Okay. Okay, I have to prioritize healing Paula ASAP. She dies, we're pretty much screwed because I don't think we have a way to heal us. In case Pooh goes last, Paula is definitely our fault. Oh, never mind. There we go. Unfortunately, Paula's solidified, so she loses a turn. Ness! You cannot grasp the true form of Giygas' attack! Oh, Paula feels strange. Okay, Ness, you use Healing Sigma on Paula. Paula, pray for us. Jeff, I don't have anything for you, so you're gonna have to use your Heavy Bazooka. Pooh, Use healing in case it does. Whatever you do does not work on Paula. Okay, good. She's back to normal. Friends. The Franklin badge deflected the lightning. Okay, damage Pooh. And it had no visible effect on Paula. Please give us strength. Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. Paula's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice and prayed sincerely for the safety of Paula and her friends. Giygas is getting weaker. His defenses are out of control. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have anything to defend at this point, so I'm gonna have to do shield beta on Paula, and hopefully that shield won't go away. Pray for us, Paula. Okay. I'm gonna have to use the heavy bazooka because that's our only option. Pooh. You're gonna have to assist us in any way possible. Does PSI magnet work? I'm gonna test this. Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Jeff, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Jeff and his friends. I sort of lost track of how many times we prayed, but our power is getting stronger and everyone's believing in us. Giygas doesn't have any PP. Yes, it's not right, not right, not right! Ness! And an attack we cannot grasp. Lightning attack, lightning, and none of it is aiming at Ness. That makes me sad. Okay, Paula's body was protected by a shield. Jeff is gonna fire. Ness, you're gonna heal all of us in case you go... Actually, no. Jeff. Paula, pray for us again. Jeff, heavy bazooka. And Pooh, you're gonna have to give Ness a brain food lunch. So that Ness can conserve his HP healing duties. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm so sad, Ness. Paula died. Paula died. Okay, I have to revive her ASAP. I have to revive her ASAP, otherwise we're screwed. I forgot which one is the revival spell. Is it Healing Sigma? Okay, okay, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I probably should have given the C pendant to Paula. I probably should have. Healing Omega. Will this revive Paula? Okay, good. It did. I feel good. Yes, I know, Giygas, you feel good. We're all dying right now. Okay, lightning attack. Lightning. None of it is aiming at Ness. Okay. Ness, we're gonna have to use Life Up Omega. Paula, pray for us. Okay, Pooh. He doesn't have any brain food lunches left, and that's bad. Oh yeah, I could have used a Horn of Life. That could have been a good thing to use. Please grant us power. Anyone could hear our plea. Help us. A young woman, Delam, woke from a dream in which Prince Pooh died, and she began to pray for the well-being of Pooh and his friends. Giygas is getting weaker. I lost track of how many times we prayed. Ness, He's probably gonna do a flash on us and gonna kill Paula again. Yep, he... Oh, just a damaging... Oh! And Jeff died, but who cares about him? I was too late, seriously? Okay, okay. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Horn of Life on Paula. Pooh, you're gonna have to revive. No, not Shield Omega! Crap, I went the wrong way. It's not right. Game, I did not mean to touch the top screen. I'm sorry for breaking tension. He's saying Ness, 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 Ness. Ness, 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 Ness. Okay, at least I brought him back to life. At least I have all these horns of lives, and well, bats. Paula, pray for us again. Pooh, you have horns of life. Okay, Jeff, here we go. Please grant us strength. Anyone could hear a plea. We ask for this. Suddenly, Frank recalled Ness's shiny young face and began to pray diligently for the safety of Ness and his friends. At least the damage is increasing on every time we pray. That's good. Okay. Ness. 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 Uh-oh. It's gonna be insta-kill. Okay, feeling strange. I'll take that. Okay, Ness. You're gonna focus on getting Paula to not feel strange anymore. Because feeling strange is terrible. Anyway, healing on... Not in the PP. I am so disappointed in myself. I do not have anything else to cure feeling strange. Please grant us power. Speed this prayer to all people of the earth. Suddenly, Ness's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to pray for the safety of her son and her friends. That is huge damage. It hurts, Ness! Ness! I'm so sad, Ness! He is starting to be out of control, and he is beyond saving. We're gonna have to put him out of his misery. Okay, let's use the super bomb. We have not used our super bomb. Paula, do you have any good... No. She had a brain food lunch this entire time, but I want to prioritize on getting her to pray. Shoot. Pooh, you shoot. Or punch. I can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. Paula's call was absorbed by the darkness. Ness, 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 Ness. Ness. I'm so sad, Ness. You cannot grasp the true form of Giygas as a... Okay, good. It's lightning. Okay. I believe we're at the end stages of this. I think one more prayer should do it. Okay, Paula. I'm gonna get you this full HP, although I think you're gonna go first thanks to the rabbit's foot. Pray with all your might. Let's do this. Someone, can you hear me? Please give us strength. Paul and her friend's calls would touch the heart of prayed for the kids, having never even met them before. I believe in you guys. I believe in you. Double did kept praying. You can do this. You can do this. Double did boy kept praying. do it! We're almost there. Double D Head Boy kept praying. This should be it.
Ness, now well, it's going to seem like I'm running away, but perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we will see each other again. Alright, I'll be seeing you. So now which one of us do you think is the cool guy?
The war against Giygas is over. Our travels together end here. I must return to Dalam and use the experience for the good of my country. Ness, Paula, Jeff, let me demonstrate the strange power before I go. I realized this power as a child. PSI farewell, now! I'll see you again someday.
Paula, Ness, it was great to hang out with you guys. It really was. I'm glad that I had the chance to use some of the theories that I have been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If just maybe, well, if you two get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one that fixes your broken electronic appliances. I'm going to stay here for a while to see if I can learn more from Dr. Andonuts. I mean, from my dad. So it looks like this is a goodbye for now, my friends. Ness, will you escort me home?
Yes.
I'll miss all of you, but
I have to go back to just being a regular kid. Well, I gotta get going. We are now free to explore the world of Earthbound. These presents fell from the sky. Let's open them. There is a letter from kids inside. Ness takes it. Okay, let's get all these because these are letters. Letter from Mom inside. Let's take it. Okay, and then this one is from Tony. Let's see if I could read them right now. Okay, letter from kids. Dear Paula, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again at the post-op preschool. Oh yeah, one more thing. Bring us some presents, if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the post-op preschool. We have to break the bad news to them that we probably that we probably don't have any presents. Unless they want our weapons as presents. And now from Mom. Dear Ness, how are you? Since you left home on your third journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat steak as much as we used to. I heard that you defeated some universal evil character. What was it? Googie or something like that? Well, it sounds really great. I want to hear all the details, so hurry home, okay? Tracy, King, and I are waiting for you. Love, Mama. Aww. Okay. All the heartwarming things. I gotta be a jerk. I gotta read this letter from Tony. Dear Jeff, everything's going great here. I wish I could have gone with you on your adventure, even just part of the way. But instead I'm sitting here, waiting for you in Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone! I feel terrible for reading Jeff's letter. It was fun hanging out together. Hey Jeff, you want this letter that I accidentally read from Tony? Oh Ness, you've read it already. That Tony has a heart of gold. He's very understanding. Oh my god, that's so heartwarming. But yeah, we are now free to explore the world of Eagle Land with no enemies to get in our way because all the enemies, well, are gone. We can pretty much explore to our heart's content. In fact, let's explore what we have to do. Well, first off to Foreside. Why the Foreside? I'll have no idea. Anyway, so on to Foreside. We don't have to take Paula home just yet. In fact, we could go as long as we want without ever taking Paula home. Anyway, our first stop is the Monotoli building to see what Geldegard Monotoli is up to since we saved the world, and I think this is the wrong way. Here we are. Here is the Monotoli building, and we'll see what everyone else is up to. In that case... Oh, Ness! Paula! I'm Geldegard Monotoli! Don't you remember me? I returned to this building to Mr. Heinrich Flavor. Now I'm working as an elevator man. I'm very happy, and it's good to be alive. I heard of your many successes. Wonderful! Well, at least Geldegard Monotoli is doing well in life. By the way, let's see what happens if you call the Stoic Club. Yo, this is the Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Yeah, we're the new truck stop. We just opened. What's that, the Stoic Club? That lame-o place shut down ages ago. We totally remodeled the place. Now we got loud music, great food, and really rowdy crowds. Listen, buddy, I'm too busy to talk to you right now. Just drop by anytime. You come, you enjoy, I promise. Well, it's for the best that the Stoic Club shut down, because seriously, that place was the most boring place on Earth if our special guest was a rock. Anyway, so, let's go back to the Deep Darkness, or for specifically Tend the Village, to see what everyone is up to. Yes, I'm only going to be highlighting the biggest points of interest, because, well, you're going to be here for a while if you want to explore everything. So, I'm just only here to highlight the big points of interest. After all, we saved the world! That means our journey is over. The book Overcoming Shyness was very helpful to us. We kept it for a long time, but I'll return it now. Thank you very much. Paula got the Shyness book! We're living in peace now, in a wide variety of lifestyles. Thank you very much. I might as well trade that. Give the letter to the kids to Paula, it's more fitting, and we're gonna have to return it to the library, and I'm gonna take Paula home before we go home ourselves, so at least we won't get in trouble if I'm in the library. Anyway, so with that, I'll see you guys back at the Lost Underground because there is another point of interest you can get after you defeat the game. With that, Underworld, to the Underworld, away! Well, at least there are no more dinosaurs to bother us while we try to find our way to the Lost Underworld. I can't say the same for the geysers that are probably gonna keep going, but hey. So remember that rock that told us to go to that told us about the Fire Spring? Well, you can easily do this after taking on, well, Fire Spring. I don't need words anymore. I'll turn back into a simple rock. Aw, but I want a talking rock that has a lot of wisdom. Why do you have to return being a simple rock? Being a talking rock full of wisdom is better than being a simple rock. Anyway, I just realized something. I forgot something back at Forsyth, so I'm gonna return there right now. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you guys at the cafe, if I am going the right way to the cafe. Here we are to the cafe, and guess who's here? Pokey's dad. Whee! Ness, Pokey left me, his own dad, and just disappeared. If you see him, tell him that he should take better care of his father. Don't tell my wife and Anna that I have been spending my time here. Whee! He's drunk. He's drinking his sadness, and I'm pretty sure his wife is gonna leave him if she finds out. Anyway, next on our agenda is if I can go to Happy. Well, Tucson, of course, but I want to go to Happy Happy Village, so I'll meet you guys there. While I'm on my way to Happy Happy Village, I just realized something. There is one more thing that I want to show you. I'm not going to Summers for this, but if you haven't defeated the Shattered Men in the Summers Museum, for whatever reason, even after you defeat the game, they're still there even though all the enemies in the world are now gone. You can fight them, sure, to get some pointless experience, but be warned. Should you die to these Shattered Men, you will be entering into a glitch that's a never-ending loop of death screens, since, of course, losing here is practically impossible at this point, so yeah. So just don't bother fighting the Shattered Men if you haven't fought the Shattered Men in your original run already. So yeah, I'll meet you guys back at Happy Happy Village to show you what has changed. Here we are at Happy Happy Village, and if you remember that blue cow that told us about this place, well, here is the Happy Mr. Carpenter himself. Let's talk to him, and notice the cow is no longer blue, but back to its regular colors. I have more respect for Mr. Carpenter than others. Even if I become someone's steak dinner, I'll still respect him. Aww, I feel bad for eating cows now. Hey Ness, it's been a long time. Since we last met, the whole town has woken up. The best happiness comes from being free. You kids made me realize that. Aww. Yeah, the best happiness is freedom. That is always the answer to everything. Anyway, I think it's time we take Paula home. Yeah, sorry for the stalling there. I was just trying to figure out what we're going to be doing. So, let's head back to Tucson to take Paula home. And why did you have to start all the way over here? I mean, it's by a hotel or something, but let's take Paula home to the daycare. I almost said gay care. That sounded really bad, I swear. But anyway, the daycare is in view, which means we're gonna have to say goodbye to Paula, and we'll be all alone. Well, except for this teddy bear, but anyway. Ness, thank you for escorting me home. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure I'll remember by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye. And then there was one. Or two if you count the teddy bear. Anyway, we are now free, and if I didn't have this teddy bear, I would be riding a bicycle everywhere, including the deep darkness, which I know is a fun time. But our only thing to do now is to meet our mom back at On It. So let's go back to On It. I said let's go home to On It. So, there's one thing I want to do, and that's sleep at the hotel. Because, welcome to Hotel On It. Yes, I would like to stay here. Because something interesting happens if you sleep at the hotel after the end of the game. And that's... Good morning, here's your free copy of the morning newspaper. Here's today's headlines. On It Police Chief finishes Earthbound, asks, where's the sequel? It's out now, buddy. But you're only getting it in Japanese. Anyway, so, back to On It. So, other things have happened in On It. People have moved on. For example, Frank Fly has now owned a burger shop, or at least works there. Let's return to Overcoming Shyness library booked to the library. Hi, it's not necessary to return map now. I know. Let's return to Shyness book. Finally, you've come to return the book. Seems like you finished it. You're such a good boy. As a reward, I'll give you a kiss. That's a reward. A kiss from a librarian. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But anyway. Another highlight is Liar X Adjurate. You know that guy that I just met in the beginning that we'll never see again? Well, here he is, Liar Exaggerate. You're being vain, Ness. Life is not that easy. You just saved the Earth from a crisis. Don't act so stuck up. When I was younger, I too saved the Earth many times. I live a modest life. That's the way it should be. Don't you think a real hero is someone like me? No. Ness, don't be just a snob. Well, excuse you. Let's see what happens if I say yes. Okay, blah blah blah. When you grow up, why don't you become my partner and we'll make lots of money? Screw you, Liar Exaggerate. You have a liar in your name. You're a liar. Anyway, there's nothing left for us to do. We could explore all we want with no monster in sight and view all the sights that we want to see. But for now, our adventure is over. And nothing screams the end of our adventure than to finally be able to return home. I mean, you could go home with Paula, but it's more special if we return to our parents alone. And then, let's call the phone. Mock Pizza. Hello, this is Mock Pizza. Our delivery men got tired and quit, so we decided to close the shop. Thank you for consistently using us for all your pizza needs. What pizza needs? We only ordered from you once. And Dad. Hi, it's your dad. To get to the next level? Ha 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 ha, I guess I don't need to tell you any of this anymore. Next week will be your birthday, Ness. I'm trying very hard to be home for that big day. I'll be sure to get you a good present. I've been following your adventures closely, but I want to hear about them from you in person. You sound a lot more mature over the phone. Well, I'll see you at home then. Bye. Okay, let's talk to Mom. Wow, you've become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all of your stories. But I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by. I'd like to look at it with you. And a phone call. Hello? Is this Ness's residence? Is Ness around? Ah, you're Ness, right? It's me, the tough businessman. You remember from the deep darkness? I never got the money back that you borrowed. But lucky you, I bumped into your dad and he paid the debt for you. I just wanted to let you know. Gotta go now. Busy, 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 busy. I am scared to think what he was planning to go for if we never even paid and if Dad never stepped in. Anyway, our journey is over. Let's talk to Mom again. Did you finish everything that you wanted to? Yes. Okay, now I can share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well. Oh man, this game. Picky Mitch, yeah, it's gonna go over all the cast, and Poke's mama's name is Lardna? No wonder she looks so ugly. Okay, no knocking on people's names. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh man, this is good. Hey, liar, exaggerate, who we never even saw again until the end. Frank Fly, the Sharks. Yeah, it's gonna go over every single person out there. BH Perkle. I don't want to know what the BH stands for. Captain Strong. The Onett police force that practically beat up a kid. Okay, now we got to Paula's parents, the residents of Tucson, and Paula herself. Orange Kid, who sold us very useless things. Seriously, you're a ripoff. Apple Kid, who is more messier but is more useful. Mr. Everdread, who is dead. The Runaway 5, yay! Yeah, this is sort of like a cast list of everyone involved in Earthbound, and happiest. We got Carby there, and what are you doing there, Pokey? And now on to 3, I think, or Winters. Bubble Monkey, Maxwell, Tony, Tessie. Yeah, I don't know why I'm reading all this. Tessie Watching Club. You see how all these characters, no matter how minor, are a big part of what makes Earthbound great. Brick Road, and we have Dr. Anonuts with his machine that exploded again. Most importantly, Jeff. And now we go on to Mr. Saturn. Are they gonna have their own unique font? Yes! Their own unique font! And of course, we're gonna have to go over Master Belch because apparently we should care about him. But yeah, see all these George Montague, and we have Gerardo Montague. Yeah, at this point you probably forgot that these characters even existed, but you should appreciate these characters because a lot of the NPCs you meet along the way in RPGs are pretty much instrumental to in your journey, no matter how small or insignificant they are. See, this is just why this credit roll is going through all the main characters we have met throughout the game, and I just dropped my phone on the floor. Star Master, Pooh's Master. Yeah, so take your time when you go through an RPG to Noble Warrior. That's a great name for an NPC, but yeah. Take your time in an RPG to appreciate all the NPCs that you talk to in your RPGs, because they will be huge contributors to your journey. And the Flying Men, who are practically dead. But yeah, appreciate your NPCs. We should start a movement called #Appreciate Your NPCs. Okay, maybe that's not a catchy hashtag, but let's make it happen. Let's start a movement to give NPCs the love they deserve. No matter if they're small like these people, or huge ones that have actual names that add to the story. And we end off with Ness's family. And that's our cast of Earthbound. Say Fuzzy Pickles, Ness. Hello, Mr. Photo Man. What do you have for us? Remember all those photo spots that we've been going all around the world to, well, get pictures from that photo man? Well, yep, this is where those photos are going to come into play. In fact, the rest of the credits will start right now. Yep, this is where those photos come into play. If you manage to get all of them, they will go by very quickly, leaving you no time to appreciate all the highlights of your journey. However, if you've been avoiding all of them, you will only get 2, and that's no fun. But yeah, Earthbound. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have discovered Earthbound, well, including myself, but a lot of you discovered it through Ness's appearance in Super Smash Bros. And that's okay. I heard a lot of good things about Earthbound, but just never got a chance to play it because, well, it was hard to find during the SNES days, and those can go for astronomical numbers unless you go for the Virtual Console version. But yeah, once I picked up this game, which I admit I used emulation to play it, I should not be proudly saying I use emulation, but regardless, once I had played it, I was blown away from this game. I mean, I thought that this was gonna be some fun game, you know, from some typical RPG from the 90s. That, well, I would recognize anything from Ness's appearance with Super Smash Bros. And going through all this, a lot of me has shocked me how different it was from what I was expecting based on how I played Ness and Smash. And once again, I'm going to have to thank Smash for everything, for introducing me to this wonderful game. Because, well, if it weren't for Smash, I wouldn't be, well, playing a lot of the games I have played today. I swear, Smash is a gateway series to everything, to every game out there. And if it wasn't for Smash, I also like to thank a certain Let's Player I watch. You might know him as Chugga Conroy, for getting me into Earthbound. Granted, I have not watched his Earthbound Let's Play in the entirety, but I did watch it in my own time and saw how much he loved Earthbound, based on how his early videos were, despite him not being proud of them. But your videos rock, Chugga Conroy, just so you know. But okay, I like how you do a peace sign in front of the sesame seed, and I just realized that the photo's different. Photos different, and every character is posed differently. I digress. But yeah, I mean, Earthbound is a really touching game, and it's been on the top list for so many players I knew. And it's kind of sad for me because I don't know anybody else who appreciated Nintendo games in general. I mean, even in Earthbound in general. But everything in this game blew me away. And seeing it all unfold in Smash. And now here it is in the Wii U and 3DS Virtual Console. Accessible to everyone. Also, I just realized Shikasato OK Itoi. Yeah, the OK, that was his voice. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So Smash Brothers should have introduced you to this wonderful game of Earthbound. And I suggest you go and play it on the Virtual Console if you can. Do anything you can to get your hands on this game. Whether it's Virtual Console and physical copy, of course those are expensive, or other shady means. Whatever it takes to play this wonderful game. Because I trust you. It is amazing. And I know people are gonna say that Undertale should be compared to this game, and of course people could kill yourself just for me mentioning Undertale in any passion, but could you blame me? It should be worth mentioning. Undertale and this game, they're alike. Well, not really alike, but still. Just in the art style, you can feel the earthboundiness when you play Undertale. If you have played Undertale, I highly suggest you play this game as well, because this game, it pretty much is the inspiration for Undertale in general. I mean, yeah, there's the Earthbound Halloween hack, but let's not get into that right now because I have not played it myself. But, regardless of what you think about Undertale, there is no denying this game pretty much set the stage on how of Undertale, mainly its systems and stuff. And also, I would like to thank Satoru Iwata, because his name is scrolling up there, for doing everything he can to make sure this game happens. Because this game was going to be canceled due to the fact that all the programmers were basically not that as good as Iwata was. In fact, thanks to his genius programming... Oh yeah, and Iwata?
I miss you.
I just have to stop there. Thank you, Iwata, for saving this game and making it into what it is. Because if it weren't for you, we might never have this awesome game. Your genius programming has saved this game, and we will experience it together. This is Earthbound. And I'll see you guys in a new Let's Play. See you then. A letter arrived from my brother, Pokey. It is addressed to Ness. There is no stamp, and it's not time for the mailman to come. Anyway, I brought it over. It says,
Come and get me, loser! Spankety, spankety, spankety!
I wonder where he is.